And I think we are live. Like I said, it's always weird to start these things up, man. It is always weird to start these things up. But what is up, everyone? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to another what is this? This isn't even like this is not even like a midweek essence. This isn't like a PlayerEssence Cross Nintendo. It's just like a PE live. It's just me going live. We're gonna be talking and celebrating the Nintendo Switch hitting 10 million units sold. Old Toby. Shout outs to Old Toby in the chat. Old Toby, my guy, Old Toby. I've got to give you one Toby emote for that one, my guy. Shout outs to you, man. Shout out. So yeah, basically this is just like a PE live where we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch. We've got some new Nintendo news, which I'll have for you guys in a video probably tomorrow. There's a lot of big news. But guys, I've already flooded your inboxes enough already today. You guys have already gotten, this will be the 4th video for the day. Plus we have PE Arena, which you better catch that live because chances are that I'm not going to make that public for the PE Arena later today. So yeah, so today will be the last video that I actually upload to where you can see on the channel live. And then I'll have the rest of today's news that I talk about in addition to some other good stuff. I'll probably be going up tomorrow because I already did a multitude of videos today. So it's been pretty crazy. But yeah, a lot of great news, man. A lot of cool Nintendo stuff. But you guys let me know, how does it sound here? How's my audio? Is it too low? Is it too high? What's the audio like? You guys can let me know about that, and I'll give some shout outs to everyone here in the chat. So what's up to Mark Bryant? Rosalina, your copy is still coming of Mario Kart 8. I want to make it more of like a Christmas thing, so Rosalina, your copy of Mario Kart 8 is still coming autographed, and I've also included some extra stuff for you, some nice swag, so just be patient on that one. Eric Dolbear, what up, dude? Jerryon, what up, Jerryon? Jerryon XP, shout outs to Jerryon. 10 milli in the house. Milli Vanilli. But we doing this for real. This is no fake singers here. Marian Gonzalez, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Alicio Blanco, hi everyone. What up, Alicio? T-Dude, what up, T-Dude? What up? How's it going? Monkey. Oh, well, I thought this was a direct, but this is great news to me. How did you think this is a direct? It said PE Live. Nintendo Switch tops 10 million. Massive Mario sales Q&A and more. How did you get that confused with the Nintendo Direct? There is not a Nintendo. I did not put Nintendo Direct anywhere in the title of this video. Yo, what's up with that, man? What up, Tyrese? Fast and the Furious crying online and stuff. Get your life together, Tyrese. No, I'm joking. Audio's Gucci. What up, Nathaniel? Audio's Gucci. Thank you. Appreciate that. Najee Z. What up, Najee Z? Chilling with Dragon Ball Z. Super. What up, Og? What's up, Og? How's it going? Devon Antonio just got home from work. Good time in OJ. Yo, shout outs. Don't you just love that when you just get home from work and then all of a sudden something you like is on, or something that you want to do or you want to watch is like right there for you? You're like, man, just got home from work. I'm just like, man, I can just like relax, chill, watch some YouTube, do whatever. It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling. Personally, I haven't had that feeling in a while because I make content and because I'm home all the time. And I'll say that my life has been exponentially better than it was from when I worked for corporate companies. I don't care how much money I made. I think I made like twice as much that I'm making now. Well, actually, the gap is closing because you guys are really shouting out and subscribing and all of that good stuff. You guys are really supporting the channel, so things are definitely getting better. But at the same time, it's like it's just funny. That's all. It's just funny to see how things are. But yeah, like I said, I used to make more, used to make corporate job and all that. But I'll take less to not have to go into that again. Oh God, corporate America's trash. I mean, some companies are great, but a lot of companies just suck. God, I hated my old job. Hated all my old jobs. Because I used to work a bunch of different corporate jobs. I hated all of them. I don't think I ever liked it. I think that the best job that I ever liked, I used to work at a sunglass store. That was the best job that I ever had, was a sunglass store. Got paid crap, but it was still cool. It was like, it was enough. Because like I was in college and I was playing football. So it was enough to get by. It was enough to buy the video games that I wanted to buy. And still have enough money left over, you know, just like to have pocket money, pay gas, pay whatever little bills that I had. Still living with my mom at the time. I was going to junior college, so yeah, man. Yo, shout outs. We'll get the Mankaku Sharingan shout outs to new sponsor Ben Rapson. Everyone in the chat, give this man Ben Rapson. Give him some love. I'm really feeling that sponsor. Really feeling that sponsor. Really feeling it. Thank you so much, Ben. Do appreciate that, dude. We'll get the Mankaku Sharingan. We'll get the Mankaku Sharingan in just a bit. At least I think it's coming. There we go. Yo. Hitting that life bar. Man, you took a giant swing. This man just chain comboed me. Jesus. Did you break an orb while you were at it? Gosh, anyway, if you guys haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Game is amazing. That's why I still have this game up. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is amazing. Oh my god, it's amazing. It is amazing. It is really good. I'm really feeling it, though. Thank you. Sponsor hype in the house. Shout-outs. Everyone give this man Ben Rapson. Give him a big shout-out for the sponsor. Thank you, man. Hitting us up with that sponsor, with that Monado. Really feeling it. So, yeah, I do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate that. Ben Rapson, Xenogamer. Blacks again, I think you can take me. I think you can take me. I don't know what that means. Bro, I think you can just stand right there. Just chill. Just relax. Relax, my guys. Over 140 watching, 50 likes. Let's go. Let's hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Time for Ultra to make another skit. Oh, yeah. It's time for Ultra to make another skit. Although, I want to make a skit with Ultra. I think me and Ultra should team up to make a skit. I think we should honestly team up to make a skit to where, like, instead of him talking to, like, himself that he talks to in his skits, like, he's actually talking to me. And, like, there's a video on me and, like, we're talking back and forth. I think that would be hilarious. I got to get Ultra. We got to do that, man. We got to definitely do that. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 equals JRPG of the year 2018. Oh, heck yeah. 84 hours in on chapter 5. I know, dude. I'm like 45, 46 hours in. I'm on chapter like 3 or 4 or something like that. I forgot. 50 rare crystals, no rare blades. Please kill me. My guy, you gotta get that bunnet choker. Gotta get that, or that gold necklace or whatever it's called. You gotta get that bunnet choker, man. He says, J2 Blue says, OJ, you seem more excited than usual. Sometimes I'm really excited to talk about things. Sometimes I'm more calm and level-headed. It just depends on how much work I've gotten done. I'll be honest, guys. If I do like a live stream and I still have work to do, I'm a little bit more mellow because I know that I still have work to do and I still have stuff to do. If I've already gotten all my work done for the day and like I can like do PE Arena and I can do one of these live streams and be like chill about it, then I'm much more relaxed. Because I mean, I know a lot of people don't see this as a job, but honestly, it's my job. So I take it very seriously, believe it or not. I know it's hard because I know a lot of people don't take YouTubers seriously, but I take this very seriously. So it just depends on when you catch me. If you catch me at a time where my work is complete for the day and I can relax a bit, then I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed and more upbeat like I normally am. But if I still have videos to do and work to do, then I'm a little bit more uptight. Although I am in a fantastic mood because the Nintendo Switch has sold 10 million units. So I am in a fantastic mood because of that. But you know what, guys? Let's go ahead and get into some of this news. Enough with the introductions. Enough with all this. Let's go ahead and... I'm still done. That dude said, please kill me 50 rare crystals. I know, dude. I just spent like 20 crystals today. I spent like six rare crystals. Got my bunnet choker. Got my luck stat boosted. Boosted as much as I can. You know, and I spent like 20-something crystals today. Not a single rare blade in sight. And that was just this morning. That was just this morning after farming rare crystals and farming common crystals in that area. But man, yeah, no rare blades. But although I think I kind of made up for it because here's the problem though. Like the last time that I played, I got like 3 rare blades and like 6 crystals. So I got super lucky. I was like, oh man, I got 3 rare blades and like 6 crystals. I'm good. I knew it was my luck was about to change. I knew my luck was, as soon as I saw those rare blades, I'm like, man, I'm not going to get like crap for the next like 3 days. So yeah, man. Blackskin, what up, bro? What up, Blackskin? Nobody's forgetting you, my guy. Nobody's forgetting you. Bro, my guy, LeVar Henry. My guy, you are way too far ahead of things. You are way too far ahead. This man's talking about Bayonetta 4. Can we get Bayonetta 3? Can we? Nothing's stopping Bayonetta 4 from being on any system, but damn, can we get Bayonetta 3 first? I mean, my guy, you are too ahead of things. Let's get Bayonetta 3 first. So yeah, man. Etika's first 2 cores were rares. Wow, lucky. But his luck will run out at some point. That's Xenoblade for you. I've heard people getting like going through like 60 rare or 60 crystals and not getting anything. So you might get lucky now, but then you might not get lucky later. So yeah, man. Where's Aqua? Aqua's probably at work. Do I think Bayonetta 3 will release at the end of 2018 or early 2019? I think it's more like a 2018 title, but it could be 2019. I mean, they just announced it, so it could be 2019. We'll just have to wait and see. Either way, I don't care when it comes. Whenever it comes, it comes. I mean, if it's 2019, fine, 2019. If it's 2018, 2018. There's going to be plenty of games to play. My boys. The Fire Emblem is launching in 2018. That might be the only... Look, Fire Emblem's launching in 2018. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is launching in 2018. Valkyria Chronicles 4 and Fire Emblem. Like, that's... Project Octopath is launching in 2018. Those 3 games are enough for me, honestly. Like, that's like all I need for 2018. Shout outs to Night Moon with $2. Says, have some money. Thank you, Night Moon. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation, Night Moon. You're a sponsor. You're already you're a big help on the channel, so thank you. I do appreciate all the donations, my guy. Hey, can we give Night Moon a little give him some. I'm really feeling that donation. I'll give you 3 of them. 3 of them. So thank you so much. Because I know in Canada everything's more expensive. So instead of getting 2 really feeling it, you get 3. You know, because I understand in Canada things are more expensive. So yeah, man. Let's go and get into this article. Let's get into these articles here first. So the Nintendo Switch has sold. I don't even know what the hell that was. The Nintendo Switch has sold through 10 million consoles. So that means they've shipped more than 10 million. So it's very possible that the actual number of units that Nintendo has sold to retailers, okay, by the end of this year is past the Wii U's full sales. Like, it is actually highly likely. It is very likely. I would say, why is the picture so small? I don't get it. I don't get why sometimes the picture is big with the donation, sometimes it's small. There are some issues with Streamlabs, my guys. Thank you, Mark Bryant, for the donation. I'll get to that in just a bit. So it's very likely that the Nintendo Switch will actually outsell the Wii U by the end of this year, at least with shipped consoles, which is sold to retailers. I think that is actually like 99.9% likely. If they've sold through this many, Nintendo is increasing the shipments to Japan, which we have an article on that, which we'll get into. So yeah, it's going to actually physically pass with Nintendo units to retailers. It's going to pass the Wii U by the end of this year. Easily, because Nintendo has to have at least 2 million units to have the Nintendo Switch stocked in stores for this holiday season. Japan needs to get at least 1 million, with it selling 150,000 a week. It needs to get at least 1 million, and then Europe needs to get at least 1 million. So that is just rough estimate 4 million, not in actual sales, but just units shipped out there. They might even ship more than that. They might ship around 6 to 7 million. So yeah, we could be looking at a 15 to 16 million units, maybe even more. By the end of the year, Nintendo's actually sold to retailers with a sell-through of about 14 million, with about 2 million units left over, or like, you know, every couple stores have at least 2 to 3 units in their stores at stock at all times. You know, when I went to Best Buy, I kid you guys not, there was 1 Nintendo Switch, there was 0 PS4s, and this is just recently because I went and bought my daughter. I got her an early Christmas present. I got her Marvel Superheroes 2, or Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. And there was literally there was 1 Switch, there was no PS4s, and there was like 1 million Xbox One X's. Like, they cannot hide these things enough. And like I said, I have a source, I have a friend that works there. He tells me shipping information. They have Xbox One X's in the back. They've got Xbox One X's lined up at the front of the counters, on both sides, because in Best Buys, if you've ever been into a Best Buy, they have 1 line and all that for pickup. They have 1 line for retail, as far as like them just like checking out. And then they have another whole separate line for like on the other side for returns. And they have Xbox One X's lined up at every single area, in addition to in the cases, in addition to in the back at my Best Buy. My guys. my guys. Xbox, look, Xbox One X is powerful. I want to get one. I'll get one eventually. But Jesus, nobody's buying this system. So let's go ahead. Let's get into some articles here, guys. What do you guys think about the Switch selling 10 million units? I want to get some of you guys' comments. Then we'll get into some articles. We got 196 people watching, about 190. So go ahead and smash that like button if you do like the content. Lets me know you guys want more content like this. So definitely hit that like button. Let's get us trending on YouTube gaming here. So what do you guys think about it, man? I'm going to read off some comments here. Also, shout outs to Mark Bryant with the $5 donation saying, have some more money. LOL. Love you, buddy. Love you too, man. Love all my ninja in the village here, but thank you so much, Mark. I do appreciate the $5 donation. I know things are tight, like always, with the holiday seasons coming up, and I do appreciate you even donating any amount is cool. But thank you guys so much for a lot of the watching on the videos and everything. My goal for 2018 is to have at least an average of 10,000 views on each video that I uploaded. We're about 50% there. We're getting about to 5,000, 6,000 views per video. So make sure you guys, even if you can't listen to it, heck, turn that video on, play it, and then at least look at it. Or even if you can't watch it, at least have the volume. You know, if you're at work or something, some people, you're allowed to listen to stuff. At least watch it when you can. So we're definitely getting really close to that. So I do appreciate everyone with all the support that we're getting on the channel. Looking into the studio as far as that goes, as far as the new backdrop and all that, should be ready to go in 2018 if everything, like, you know, goes according to plan. My boy had to do some little bit of bartering. My boy had to barter a little bit with Freedom, my network. I was like, hey man, y'all gotta pay me 95%. Like, I'm tired of y'all taking 10%. Y'all gotta pay me 95. And they're like, oh well, we can't do that. I'm like, all right, well, okay, well, I'm going to go to a different network. And they're like, okay, we'll pay you 92%. I was like, I'll take it. I was like, I'll take it. I took it. So I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. And they're probably looking at me like, I wasn't going to leave. but I got a barter, man. This year I had crazy growth this year. I'm not just going to let it slide. I'm just going to let that slide. Come on now. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what you guys have to say here. Squid Vicious. Shout out to Squid Vicious. Ninja Squid Vicious. How you doing, man? Says, as for 10 million, what is there to say but this is Iwata's legacy and well-deserved? Absolutely, man. This is 100% Iwata's legacy. I don't think we're giving him enough credit. Sorry for the... If it's been a little fuzzy as far as the camera, sorry about that. The autofocus is a little bit off. There we go. I fixed that, I think. So yeah, man, this is Iwata's legacy. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Keep fighting the Tobys on Twitter. Man, I'm done with the Tobys on Twitter, bro. I'm done. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this Stream Deck you guys got me. Thank you, and shout outs to everyone who got me the Stream Deck. For those who don't know, a lot of the PE Ninja rounded up this and got me a Stream Deck. So thank you. Still trying to figure out how to use it, guys, because I'm not that great at certain things. But yes, we will get Stream Deck integration soon. The art of the deal by OJ. I know, man. The art of just give me could have been a 0.5%. I would have been like, I'll take it. Can you do a face reveal? What? What are you talking about, my guy? Freaking Tobys. Daniel Bryan said, I don't know if I'm even gonna get to any of these articles here, man. You guys are too much fun. I mean, talk about articles is fun. I'll probably just do a video on all these articles. I'll probably just we can just talk about stuff. Well, we'll just talk. Well, I guess I won't do it. I won't actually read the article, but I'll just talk about some of the general stuff, and then I'll actually do like real serious PE news video probably tomorrow morning on it. Just got in. What up, Reggie? Reggie Fils-Aimé signing in. What up, Reggie? Let me go ahead and bump that sponsor up though. That sponsor. It takes so long for it to update on the actual page for the sponsor, which is weird. Shout outs to Jacob Poole though for the last sponsor. Switch will sell 15 million by early next year, calling it now. That is not anything surprising, Og. Okay? I'm more surprised that you bought a PlayStation VR than that prediction. Alright? I was just joking, man. I'm just joking. People still hating on the Switch, now using port. Look, Let me tell y'all the Nintendo Switch haters guideline. Here's the Nintendo Switch haters guideline. 1, complain about third-party support. When third-party support comes, complain about frame rates and resolution. Even if it's good on that, complain about it could have been better. That's the first thing. Now, when you actually have, the first thing that they'll say is, oh, well, it's not going to sell. Look at the Wii U. It's a failure. Switch is going to fail. Now that the sales are really good, oh, well, it might have been selling well, but it doesn't have this game, or it doesn't have this game. It's like, it's a never-ending cycle with Nintendo Switch haters. That's why you don't pay them any mind, okay? Do not pay these epic Nintendo Switch haters any mind, because they'll just find something new. Anytime, they'll just find something new to complain about. When they talk about sales, you know, it's not a bit. It's them being real fans. If any Nintendo fans talk about sales, you're riding the company. You're a fanboy. You're this and that. It's just like, don't pay these people. They have. I mean, look. Let me tell y'all something. There's a time in your life that when you grow up, okay? When you grow up and you stop acting a certain way, but there are some people who have been on YouTube forever. They still act the same way they act from when they're in their early 20s all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I can at least sit here and say I was at fault. I was wrong. When I started YouTube, I did not do things correctly. I was younger. I was definitely made a lot of mistakes. But now that I'm 30, 31, I'm not going to sit here wasting my time complaining about plastic and hating on stuff that I don't like all day. Because I could literally do that. There's a lot of things that I don't like about the PlayStation 4. I can name them. I can talk about it. I can not care how much sales there are. But I'm not going to sit there and waste my time. It's about being mature. You can spend your time and effort into actually improving your channel, into actually making better content, into actually engaging with your subscribers. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these people need to spend more time on, is actually engaging with their subscribers, creating content, and creating an atmosphere to where it's an inviting and fun atmosphere for everyone to join in. Instead, for years, they're just sitting there hating on plastic for years. And that's the thing that I got myself out of, was stop wasting so much time with these people. Now, invite them to debates. If anybody wants to debate me, it's a free and open mic on my channel. Anybody can come here and debate, but I'm not going to sit here and make video after video and complain after complaint about plastic. You've got to know when you want to take your channel in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. And like I said, it took me about 6 years to figure this stuff out, because I'm hard-headed and I'm stubborn, you know, and I don't like people saying certain things, especially if it's about me. I don't like people saying certain things. So you just got to move on from some of these people on YouTube, man. Enjoy what you like. If you like something, like it. Don't be mad or don't be upset because somebody else likes something, you know, or hates on something. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep on doing what you do. You know, that's kind of what I figured out with my channel. Shout out to Nightmoon with the extra $1. Says, have an extra $1 with a $1 donation. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, man. Let's see here. So I can't say your name, dude. It says, is it C-Res? I can't say the name. SYSRESTP. I can't say it. But anyway, OJ, do you know any other franchise that Nintendo will take from Sega? Nintendo isn't taking Bayonetta from Sega. Nintendo probably actually paid a small fee for the license to use Bayonetta as a first-party game. Sega owns the license, so unless there's some type of deal, whether it's money being paid from game sales, whether it's something, Nintendo is paying for that license because Sega owns it. So do I see Nintendo taking any other Sega licenses and using them in games? No. Now, if I could think of one for Nintendo to use, it would be Comic Zone. I think Nintendo could do an amazing crossover with Comic Zone and their own characters, like a Comic Zone and Nintendo beat 'em up crossover. I think that would be fantastic. Heck, throw Mario in there. Mario and Comic Zone crossover. Made by somebody. I don't know who. Made by somebody. Made by Ubisoft. No, I'm joking. And I think that would be pretty cool. Let's see here. Do you think you will reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2018? Probably not. Although, I'll say this. If I can get the money together, and if I can put together my studio to where, like, I think the only thing right now that's, like, holding me back just a bit is production value. That's the only thing, because people usually, they want, production value is important when it comes to YouTube subscribers. A lot of people like substance over actual content. So production value is one of the things that's holding me back. So I'm working on getting a backdrop done. Okay, I just need to get pricing. Those are the things that, like, you know, that I need to work out. So I'm working on getting a nice backdrop for my videos, getting some bookshelves put together, and formatting my shows in a little bit easier to watch format, concise. There's been numerous adjustments. So if I can get all of that put together, and by early 2018 and see how that goes into 2018, I can probably hit maybe 70 to 80,000 by next year. But 100,000 would be amazing. If I could do 100,000, that would be great. But there would have to be like a huge uptick. Like, it would have to be a nice set and everything. But I mean, anything's possible. I'm not gonna sit here and rule it out. I mean, I never thought that I'd get to 30,000 this quickly, especially after I just hit 20,000. So yeah, man, it's time. It's time. A lot of time to grow. A lot of time to grow, though. Yo, OJ, you gotta raise the like goal. Okay, I'll raise the like goal. How much people we have? 200. We have over 200 people watching. So you guys give me random comments to talk about too, as far as 10 million. Like, give me your random thoughts on Switch hitting 10 million, and I'll read them off, and I might try to make a stupid joke or two. What do you think about? We got, okay, so how about 150 likes, guys? Can we hit 150? OJ, if you made PSVR gameplay videos, you would have 1 million subscribers easy. Or I'd have death threats like Dreamcast dude. Or I'd have death threats, people calling my house, people flagging my channel. You know, I'd have all that like Dreamcast dude. So I'm good on PSVR though, man. I'm good. Although, hey man, I know that you're starting up your channel, Og. I think, dude, you can really go in hard with PSVR. Go in hard with the angle of PSVR and Switch. That's a unique combination. You don't see that? I think if you took that hard angle and talked about the cool PSVR games, like actually like get the PSVR games and talk about them, then talk about Switch and be positive on both of them, I think that could be a whole new angle for a channel that people haven't done yet. So maybe that's something that you do, dude. Seriously. Reggie Fizame, Gee, someone is salty. Who's salty? Bayonetta exclusivity salt. Okay, what? What's going on here? Oh wow, okay. Is there any way I can put this video to where everyone can watch it? Hold up here. Let me see if I can we're gonna have a little bit of fun. You guys want to watch a salty video on Bayonetta? Let me see if I can actually do it though. Monitor capture. Wait, no, not I don't want you. No, we can do monitor capture. No, that's gonna make it look really weird though. Is it? How about window capture? Okay. 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 What happened? Who turned off the lights? This never works whenever I do it.
You know what?
Yeah, I bet you guys could probably hear it, but it's not. Whenever I do that, it never works. Okay, so we're gonna do monitor capture, guys. It's gonna look a little weird at first, but don't pay any attention to it. Don't worry. Okay, hold up. Let me try this real quick.
I am gone.
No. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, guys. I can't do this. I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it. Let me see. I'd have to change. Hold up. This is taking too long. This is taking too long. Add. Okay, we'll just do monitor capture. It's gonna look a little weird, guys. It's gonna look a little weird at first. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Hopefully you guys can hear everything, and we'll play this video.
Done. I am done. I am so fucking done. I mean, wow. Wow. Just wow. So, Nintendo decides to send Reggie Fils-Aimé's fat, sweaty, greasy butterball ass out on stage to announce Bayonetta 3. And you know what? It's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. Again, you're selling a game a Sega game to people who don't appreciate it. Okay, they don't give a fuck about Bayonetta. They just want Bayonetta so they can draw artistic fucking badly drawn hentai on DeviantArt or Tumblr, whatever the fuck. Why do you have to keep giving these stupid, fat, lazy, retarded people who have shit taste in gaming games? Why? Why? After you released Bayonetta on the PC, and after we experienced that beautiful game in 4K, running in 60 frames per second, we were confident that the next installment in Bayonetta would release on all platforms. But no, Sega, being the disgusting, filthy, disease-ridden whore they really are, decides to once again, fuck us over and put Bayonetta 3 on an underpowered, shitty fucking console like the Switch. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I know a lot of people who own high-powered systems would love to have that game on their fucking console. I mean, I know a lot of people who, you know, have a PS3 or the Xbox or PC really enjoyed Bayonetta. What was the point of the fucking PC release of Bayonetta 1, Sega? What was the fucking point?
To make money?
What was it? What was the fucking point?
It's assault.
I am done with Nintendo. Nintendo, you can go fuck yourself. You're an overrated fucking company. All your games are shit. You only had one good game, Mario Odyssey. Everything else is just rehashed garbage. Sega, you can just fuck right off. I mean, really, you let Sonic Mania, a glorified ROM hack, beat Sonic Forces. I'm done. I'm done. Nintendo, kill yourself. Sega, kill yourself. And fuck Bayonetta. It's just Devil May Cry with tits anyway. Kiss my dick.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. This dude is so salty. His name is Maverick Renegade on YouTube. 122 subscribers, 19 dislikes, and 6 likes on this video. Man, let's. This dude is saltier than the ocean sea. I mean, my guy. Let's calm things down a bit. His name is Maverick Renegade on YouTube. Reggie Fees may put a link in the chat, so you guys can check out his channel. Let's talk about what he said. First, his first problem is that he says Sega just gives this to Nintendo. Here's the thing. Here's what you don't know. Sega has no confidence. Sega does not feel the franchise is worth investing in when it comes to it, because all of those gamers that you claimed, Mr. Maverick Renegade. No hating on you, my guy. No hating on your channel, although your video, not very good. But all those people you claim would love to play the game on PC, why didn't they buy it more? I mean, Steam. I'm looking at it here. And let's see, I'm trying to look at as far as the owners, which actually didn't do bad. I mean, 341,000 so far as owners at a dirt price, like dirt cheap price, $20. Some people probably get it cheaper. But I mean, if so many people want to play it, then I mean, maybe shouldn't have sold like, you know, like 2 or 3 million on the install base of PC. All I'm trying to say is this, man. That's what it's like. Nintendo saved this franchise. If you want to direct your hatred towards Sega for not investing in it more, that's understandable. That's understandable. But directing your anger towards Nintendo? For what? I don't understand why he directs his anger towards Nintendo. You have a franchise that Sega does not want to keep alive. And why is it only towards like Nintendo? Like, Sega did not want to keep this franchise alive. Sega wanted to put this franchise away. Like, they've put away Mad World. Like, they've put away Vanquish. Like, they've put away so many of other Platinum Games' IPs that they made for them in the 7th generation. Is there a reason why you're so angry at... What's the reason why you're so angry at Nintendo? Because they give people a chance to play this game? Otherwise, we would never have a chance to play this game. Now, Microsoft and Sony, my guy, Maverick Renegade, my guy... Microsoft and Sony were given the opportunity, because you say, oh, well, people want to play it on their system. Microsoft and Sony, heck, even Valve, they could have had a PC exclusive if they wanted it. They were all given the opportunity, Microsoft and Sony for sure, to get this game, Bayonetta 2, and to continue the franchise. They declined. So if you're going to direct your anger, so why direct your anger at Nintendo, who gives people a chance to play this game? Nintendo is not a third-party publisher. Nintendo doesn't publish games on Microsoft and Sony systems like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do that. So what did you want them to do? Do you want there to be no Bayonetta at all? Or do you want there to be Bayonetta? Obviously, you want there to be no... if it's not on your system, then you don't want it at all, right? This is the type of selfish thinking. This is the type of stupid, knee-jerk reaction thinking without doing an ounce of research that people put up on YouTube. You know, sorry for all the kids. I should have said earmuffs for all the kids who are watching. Hopefully there weren't too many kids that were watching like with their parents and all that. So sorry to the parents. If you guys were watching with your kids, I probably should have put a warning on this video. But that's the type of thinking. That's the type of videos that I'm talking about. It just comes off as uninformed. It just comes off as uninformed. And there are tons of videos like this around the internet of people complaining, people whining, people blaming Nintendo, people blaming Sega, and like, where's the blame for Microsoft and Sony? Sony spends like 2.5 billion on Minecraft. Or sorry, Microsoft, not Sony. Microsoft spends 2.5 billion on that. They cancel Fable. They cancel what was it? Scalebound. Okay, they rush out PUBG. Like, where's the money to get? I mean, where's the money for Bayonetta? They could have had the game on their system. And if you look at it as far as that generation goes, I mean, Microsoft literally has no Japanese IPs. That would have been a killer Japanese IP for them to get. They had the money to do it. That would have been a killer IP for the Xbox One. Imagine if they said Bayonetta exclusive to the Xbox One. That would have been a killer IP for them to have. You know, like, it's not Nintendo's fault that they gave people the option to play the game. It's not their fault that they're at least giving people, well, it is their fault, but it's not their fault that nobody else wanted the game and Nintendo was like, I'll take it. I mean, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Xbox is getting Sword Art. Yeah, it's getting Sword Art. It's getting a number of higher profile Japanese games. And it will continue to do so because the Xbox is very similar to the PlayStation and it has an install base of 30 million plus. It's very easy to develop. If you develop a game on PS4 or PC, especially PC, it's very easy to port that game to Xbox. So if your game is on PC and PS4, you might as well throw it on Xbox. There's an install base. Now, will they buy the game? No. But you might as well throw it on there and get some sales. I mean, maybe 100,000 people buy it. Probably didn't cost them 100,000 to port the game over. Now, it still costs money. Some developers aren't willing to take that risk with certain games because there's no point. For example, like Lost Sphere, for example, or Dragon Quest. Those games aren't coming to Xbox One. But a lot of developers just see it as it's really easy to port. With Switch, you have to optimize. You have to take some more time to make sure things run good in portable. Things run good in home console mode. It uses ARM CPU, not x86. Writing the code, from what I understand, it's there's more writes as far as the code goes with ARM than x86. So there's all sorts of things that get in the way of getting Switch ports out quicker, or it being default, at least at this point. Now, going forward in the future, like 2018, 2019, from Japanese developers, I don't expect anything to miss the Switch. 10 million units is a lot, and you can't ignore that. It's been really good for the Switch so far as the units go. So shout outs to almost 300 people watching. We've smashed that like goal, but can we get to 200 though? Shout outs to you guys. Shout outs for 200 people watching. I do appreciate that. Over 200, almost 300. So shout outs to all that. But can we get to 200 likes though? So let's read off some comments here. What if Nintendo got Scalebound? They'd have to buy it from Microsoft, and I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Scalebound can be saved. The only people that can save Scalebound is... The only people that can save Scalebound is Platinum Games. That's the only people who that's the only people who can save Scalebound. Platinum Games can buy the IP from Microsoft if they have the money. They can buy it from Microsoft if they want it, probably, and they can continue work on it if they want to do that. But I just don't think Microsoft is willing to part with it right now. I just think they're just gonna let it die. They're just gonna let that one die. Although it would be smart, I think, to sell the IP to Platinum Games, but I just don't think Platinum's not buying right now. They're a big independent developer, and they need money to keep the lights on and pay their employees and all that. So I don't think Platinum's gonna be buying it anytime soon. Shoutouts to the new sponsor, Ben Rapson. 2018 could potentially be a bigger year for Pokemon, Fire Emblem, Animal Crossing. Absolutely. Question. OJ, do you think Nintendo will fundamentally change the gaming market with the Switch? They already have, yeah. They already have fundamentally changed the gaming market with the Switch. Let me tell you guys something. This is a cell phone, okay? I don't have my tablet here, but imagine my wallet is my tablet. Tablets and cell phones have fundamentally changed the way people use computers, because these things are computers. These are miniaturized computers. These things have fundamentally changed the way people operate, what people do, what games they play. Having the Switch be able to be taken anywhere that you want, that has fundamentally changed the way, you know, like everything works. In my opinion, and like I said, I always like to relate this because it's funny because before... I put it in a negative connotation about tablets with the Switch, but now it's actually a good thing as far as tablet goes to Switch, because the thing about it is, if you play video games, why would you not want the option to play your games anyway? That makes no sense. What if you're buying a phone and you're like, I can pick between a cell phone, just at a fundamental level, guys. We're not talking about frame rate and graphics and all this, just at a fundamental level. If you had the option to pick between a home phone and a cell phone, most people are going to pick a cell phone, because a cell phone you can take anywhere. And that's why the phone companies, that's why they're bundling everything with like TV and internet and all, because nobody wants a home phone anymore, because there's no need for a home phone. Back when cell phones were first out, cell phones were not as good, believe it or not. Cell phones used to be inferior to home phones. Home phones were better connection quality. Home phones sometimes had better features, depends on the phone, right? This was like, we're talking like early 90s and all that. 80s is when cell phones, I think some people started having cell phones, but those things were huge. The connection was bad. You had to be in certain areas. There weren't just enough cell phone towers. It was horrible. The beginning of cell phones was really bad. It wasn't until cell phones got kind of revolutionized with the smartphone, and also the technology got there to where things can just get better. The Sidekick came out. People started flipping around the Sidekick and doing that, and then people started, Blackberries came out, like with the styluses. So, and now we're in this stage. So I think we're seeing the beginning, to get to your thing here, as far as revolutionizing, we're seeing the beginning. It's at its ground roots level. Obviously, the Switch can't do as much stuff as the PS4 and Xbox One. We're at the ground roots level. But that's why NVIDIA said that they want to have a 20-year relationship, because this is the very beginning. This is the start of an affordable, high-quality, dedicated gaming device that you can take anywhere that you want. This is pretty much the first of its kind. Like that you can play a hybrid that you can play, you know, on your TV, no problem. It's like seamless. There's been no other device like this, consumer device that's affordable with consistent flow of games back from a major developer or major publisher like Nintendo, a company like Nintendo. There's been nothing like it. So yeah, you're gonna have haters. Yeah, you're gonna have people who don't understand. Yeah, you're gonna have people doubting it, just like people doubted cell phones. Dude, I was there. I know some of you guys are maybe young. Maybe some of you guys grew up with cell phones and tablets, but I was alive when cell phones got popular. When people started, like when I was in junior high, that's when people started first, like kids or 12-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 11, all that age, like middle school, started carrying around these little bricks. They looked like this. They were like these little bricks. They weren't even this big. They were smaller. They were like half of this. They're these little phones, Nokias, and you could play Snake on them. Like you can go like, and play Snake, and everyone's like, I was like, what is that crap? I'll just go home and play, you know, just go home and play my Super Nintendo or play my N64. Like I was one of those guys. And as cell phones, they got better and better, and it's been a while. Think about when people first got those little Nokias, okay? That was 20 years ago at this point. Or wait, what year is it? 10 years. Yeah, 1996, 1997. No, it was actually a little bit later. Yeah, no, late 90s, people started getting those. Yeah, around that time. 96 to 99, people started getting these little Nokias and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And to go from so 20 years at this point, you know? From 20 years from then till here we are now, I think I'm not putting the Switch as the little Nokia, but you guys get what I'm trying to say here. It's going to take some time for this type of mobile tech for dedicated gaming to reach high levels, but it's going to get there. And when it does, that's when Nintendo, I mean, that's where the future is. It's like I said, why would you not want to play your game anywhere? People who try to damage control being able to play a game anywhere, that's insane. That's insane. Like, why would you not want the option to play a game anywhere compared to just playing at home? That makes no sense. So what I'm trying to say here is that Nintendo's going to evolve the tech. Nintendo's going to grow with NVIDIA on this tech. And this mobile hybrid type of home console portable option, it will be the only option in the future. Now, how long that takes, obviously it's going to take a lot longer than 5 years or maybe even 10 years. But eventually, Microsoft and Sony eventually will have some type of high quality dedicated gaming device for everyone to play. Now that doesn't mean they'll stop making a PS5 or something like that, or a PS6 or PS7 that's a home base, like a home console. But eventually they're going to have to address this whole play games anywhere, because at this point I don't even buy PS4 and Xbox One games because they don't have the option to take it anywhere that I want. Honestly, I need it. I will take 30 frames per second. I'll take 720p if it gives me the option to play lying down in bed, or if it gives me the option to play when my daughter's watching TV. I can sit down and play Xenoblade, and she can watch her Zig and Sharko season 2, which, if any of you guys haven't watched Zig and Sharko on Netflix, they got season 2 up. It's pretty cool. That show's stupid, but hey, it's cool for kids. It kind of reminds me of like, what does it remind me? It kind of reminds me of like Roadrunner. You know, not as bad as Roadrunner. I mean, obviously Roadrunner had it had like the Roadrunner, and then it had like the Wile E. Coyote, and then like the Roadrunner was just smarter. But it just kind of reminds me of that type of humor where like you just got this guy who's Zig, who he's the coyote trying to catch the girl who's the mermaid. Anyway, moving on from Zig and Sharko. But basically what I'm just trying to say is that, like, you know, eventually like everyone's gonna have to adopt this type of tech. If like, I'm not gonna buy the next like system unless it has some type of tech to where I can play it, you know, anywhere that I want. Like they're gonna have to evolve it, because why not just play on PC? That's what I've realized. It's like, okay, well, if I really want to play a third-party game and it's not on Switch, I can kind of just play on PC if I want to play on PC, you know. So I've actually just kind of stopped buying PS4 and Xbox One games. I haven't bought a PS4 game since Persona? Yeah, Persona. I haven't bought a PS4 game since Persona. I haven't bought an Xbox One game since, I don't know. There's no option for me to play lying down. I need that option. I need to be able to play anywhere I want with my daughter, you know. So yeah, so that's my thought on it. I know I went on for quite some time, guys. I know you guys probably have a ton of different comments. So let's go over some of these comments here. Mark Bryant says NVIDIA's new SoC Volta is almost the same power across the board as the PS4 Pro X2. It's not, as the PS4 Pro. X2 is not that much more powerful than X1, but is a lot more power efficient. Okay. So maybe if the X2 was more power efficient, Nintendo could theoretically change the clock speeds and actually get better performance. If, like, let's say they went with like a new Nintendo Switch and it has an X2, they can change the clock speeds and the performance for handheld mode to get better resolutions, you know, in handheld mode, or to stabilize the resolution so it's not as big of a drain on battery life. So that's something they can do. Shout outs to Ian Morley with a $2 donation and says, love the Nintendo Switch. Just need Eternal Darkness sequel. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. I agree with you. That would be great. Just or a reboot of Eternal Darkness. All right, guys, let's see if we can get to 230 likes. 230 likes, can we do that? Shout out to all the ninja watching. Isn't this a podcast? I don't know what this is. I'm praying that they port Cuphead soon. No, don't. Boy, you better better buy an Xbox One or PC soon. Know about that, man. My guy. That's not happening soon. No. Soundhammer, I'm the same. I also stopped buying games on my PS4 because just why? Yeah, I mean, it's not. Like I said, it's for me, it's more of a comfort thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's more like there's times when I'm like editing a video here, guys, and like I'll be playing like my Switch. Literally, I'm like this, and I'm just waiting, like, and like I can just go like this, and I can just play like handheld. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just convenient. You know what I'm saying? I've already talked about the NPD numbers leaks. All the systems sold well. I don't see why people are trying to turn it into a battleground. Every system sold well in November. This is something that always happens. The NPD leaks are fine. Nintendo sold great numbers. Nintendo has sold 10 million units up until now. Everyone's been trying to tell, oh, what do you think about the leaks? XPS4, top system, whoa, 2-to-1. It's like, it was $199. I don't care. This whole console war thing, as far as the numbers and all that, I don't care. All I care about, as a big Nintendo fan, is I want to see Nintendo have success. I don't care if PS4 sells more than the Switch. I don't care if PS4 sells under the Switch. I don't care if PS4 sells the same as the Switch. All I care about is that the Switch sells good and that Nintendo hits their targets. That's all I care about. All I care about is the sales of the Switch. As long as the Switch sells good, it doesn't have to beat the PlayStation 4. It doesn't have to beat the Xbox One. The leaked numbers are 770,000 for the Nintendo Switch at $200.99. I'll take that. That's great. 10 million units sold already through. I'll take it. I don't care where that. I don't care about this whole console war, which sold more than that. Irrelevant. OJ, do you think Konami will bring a game to Switch? Yeah, I do think Konami will bring a game to Switch. Outside of the one that we already have. Yeah, I do think tongue-tied. I do think they will bring more games to Nintendo Switch. Excuse me. El Chupacabra says, Volta is new and very expensive. A Switch, that chip would easily cost. Exactly. There's no point in doing Volta right now. Like I said, maybe like a new Nintendo Switch with the X2, more efficient. Maybe something like that. Or maybe like a Volta, like maybe for the next generation Switch hardware. Like the evolution of Switch. Like, I don't see Nintendo, like, there's no need to drop the Switch name. Like, it just needs to be Nintendo Switch 2. Or like Nintendo Switch Pro, or Nintendo Switch, like Z. I don't know what I'm saying. Like, this is a winning formula. It's a winning combination. There's no need to change any of that right now. You know what I'm saying? No need to change any of that. I think the Switch is a winning name. I don't think Nintendo needs to think of any other type of gimmick or anything like that. Anything different. Shout outs to Power Level Amy, Elite Ninja in the chat. Power Level Amy here. Shout outs Power Level Amy. Hopefully you enjoyed the PlayStation experience. Except doo-doo faces. Volta Switch would be 4K on a AAA battery. LOL. It would be good though. It'd be expensive. It's too early. It's too soon. Too soon. Nintendo Switch U. Power Level Amy. Stop it. I'm gonna give you one Toby, not because I know that you're serious, because I know that you're joking, but I'm gonna give you a Toby just because I don't like that comment, okay? So not that you're a Toby, but that comment is a Toby. Super Nintendo Switch sounds good. I don't think Nintendo will go with the Super Nintendo Switch. I think it sounds good to us, yeah. But I don't think Nintendo's gonna be like, hey guys, Super Nintendo Switch. I would love it, but I just don't think they're gonna do it. I think it's just gonna go like with the Switch. Knowing Nintendo, they might do new Nintendo Switch. Or they're gonna go with like Nintendo Switch 2. They're gonna go with something like that. Toby Basher! Sorry for the small picture, guys. I don't know why the picture's small. Shoutouts to Azure Tempest with the $15 big donation, saying Nintendo hit every beat perfectly this year. Absolutely, Azure Tempest. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the $15 donation. I'm really feeling that. Everyone in the chat, all the sponsors, all the PE Ninja, give this man or woman some Monatos. Some Monatos. I'm really feeling that donation, and I'm really feeling the comment as well. Yes, you're absolutely right, Azure Tempest. Nintendo has hit all cylinders this year. They've been doing really well. What else can I say? And I didn't even go over any of the news that I was going to talk about today. This is going to be horrible to watch afterwards. Like, this is going to be just such a crap live stream. There's no actual articles outside of me just talking randomly about cartoons and hearing a Nintendo Switch hater, which my video is probably going to get flagged down for not being suitable for advertisers. Yikes. I didn't think this one through, but that's okay. It's a celebration. This is about the Nintendo Switch, okay? This is about the Nintendo Switch and how well it's done. So shout outs to Azure Tempest for the $15 donation. I do appreciate that, my guy, my girl, or my ninja. And thank you so much. I do appreciate that, man. Really feeling that. Switch Pro Z. Yeah. I think just, even if Nintendo copied Sony, like with the Switch Pro or Switch X, I think I can see them doing like a Switch S, you know, like a Switch S or like a Switch, you know, N or like a Switch something like that. That's what I think they should do. I don't think there really needs to be any, like, until this Switch thing fails, until everyone's copied Nintendo, and until there's a failure with the Switch name, Nintendo should not get rid of the Switch name. It should be Nintendo Switch whatever, Nintendo Switch Next, like, and they should just make sure that I think Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2. Just put a 2 right there. I think that would work as well. Like, just like a Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo. Yeah, any of that would be great. But thank you so much, dude. I do appreciate that, Azure Tempest. Step your game up, OJ. Toby's and L's. What are you giving me an L for? Give me 3 L's? Jesus. Nintendo Wii U. The Nintendo Wii Switch U confirmed. Which one's worse? Which one's worse, Power Level Amy? That name or the PlayStation Experience? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. The PlayStation Experience was probably really fun to be there live. Power Level Amy was there live, so it was probably really fun to be there live. Nintendo Switch 4K. I don't think they should call it 4K. Like, I don't think they should call it 4K. You shouldn't put 4K in there, because, like, what if 8K comes out? Then 8K is the biggest new thing, so there's no need to call it Switch NX. That would be a good name. I agree. What about the Switch NX? That would be a fine name. I wouldn't mind that. Switch Triangle. Phil Jackson. Triangle Offense. Shoutouts to NX Revolution with a $3 donation saying, but OJ, Switch has no games and is massively underpowered, so it's not even a console. I know. That's true. Switch does have no games. It is massively underpowered, and it's not a console. But for some reason, it's selling well because people are stupid. Nintendo fans are dumb. They don't know what they're doing. You know, all that stuff like that. So that's basically what's happening. But no, thank you so much, NX Revolution, for the donation. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the rhetoric, a lot of the hate that's been spurred. It's like I said, you can look at it. Nintendo was looking at these, and Nintendo was looking at tablets. These cell phones are really popular. People want to be able to have access to computer files, have access to games, have access to their phone, to call people. People want all-in-one access. People want to be able to take it anywhere they want in a sleek, compact, nice form factor. The Switch is essentially that. It's sleek, it's nice, good form factor. It can actually even fit in, I mean, it depends on how big your pocket is, you know. It can actually fit in your pocket with certain cases. So that's why Nintendo's hitting a home run here, because the Switch is exactly what a lot of developers didn't want to do. Nintendo finally got the technology to where you can create a high quality device that you can play on the go. Shout outs to Ben Rapson, brand new Ninja sponsor Ben Rapson with the donation as well. And he says, Breath of the Wild sequel, same engine, Majora's Mask style. Breath of the Wild sequel, same engine, Majora's Mask style. So like the world is about to end, like the moon and all that stuff, or like do you mean like that type of story or setting, like darker setting? Yeah, that can definitely work. Absolutely. Same engine, Breath of the Wild sequel, Majora's Mask style. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why not? I take it. I take it, man. I take it. But, I mean, for me, it's all about what they do with the next game. Because, I mean, there's been a lot of people that have been talking about, like, for example, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, right? And people have been talking about, oh, well, they missed, like, Xenoblade Chronicles X, like the open areas of Xenoblade Chronicles X and all that. But I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yo, there's some areas in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 that's, like, literally, like, the size of, like, Skyrim. Like, I'm kidding you not. Like where you get, like, Van Damme, like, Van Ham, or whatever his name is, that big dude. Like, that area where you're inside the Titan, yo, that area where you get before you get to the capital, that area is gigantic. It's like massive. Like, and that's just one area in the game. That's just like one of the areas in the game, you know? So yeah, man, I mean, I'd be completely down for a sequel that switches things up, you know? Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X is more of a sequel to, or it's not a sequel, that's more of its own game. Whereas, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a sequel to the first game. But it's impressive. It's impressive what they've been able to do, the style of the game, the combat, change things up, yet feel similar to Xenoblade Chronicles X and Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but really just take it to the next level. So that's kind of what I like to see, kind of to tie it together. That's what I like to see with with Breath of the Wild, is maybe in a Majora's Mask style, that kind of dark, a little bit more grittier style. It doesn't have to be completely like it, but just a different style, and kind of switch things up a bit. Maybe you don't make it as open world as Breath of the Wild. Maybe you make it open world like Xenoblade Chronicles, like open enough, but then there's some segments where you go into and you actually have areas to like where you're where it's like a traditional Zelda, more traditional than what we saw with Breath of the Wild, with what they did there. So maybe they do that for the sequel. I mean, I think there's plenty of things they can do. But yeah, I would like to see that. I think that'd be cool. Let's read some more comments here. End of chapter 3 was crazy. Yeah, chapter 3 is crazy. Shout outs to Michael Garza with the subscription. Thank you so much, Michael. I do appreciate that. You guys have bodied my HP, though, man. I'm almost done here. I still need to buy Xeno 2. Man, you need to buy Xeno 2. Dude, Xeno 2 is just... It's so good. It's the only game I play now. I play that game and I play Marvel Superheroes with my daughter. Man, my daughter's really bad at games. I need to get her up to snuff, man. She's horrible. Anything outside of Super Mario 3D World, she's not very good. She's good at Super Mario 3D World, but man, she's horrible at everything else. We have to have a Nintendo boot camp. But to be honest, I sucked at games too for a really, really long time. I still kind of suck at times. Like, I was horrible at games. The only game that I was really good at, like, growing up was like Madden. Every other game I was good. I can beat the game, but like I couldn't call myself like really, really good. No. Like now I'm actually like really good like at Smash Brothers. I think I'm good enough to where I could say that I'm pretty good at Smash Brothers, or I'm pretty good at like certain RPGs. Like once I got into my teens, that's when I started getting really good at certain stuff. But like I remember like earlier Madden, I was really good at Madden, but that was about it, man. I was just like average at everything else. But yeah, my daughter is really bad at other, but she's little. She's barely turned just 5 years old, so yeah. Shout out to Night Moon with the $2 donation saying I heard HP. So Night Moon just, oh, he didn't knock me out just yet. Not just yet. Almost. I'm almost knocked out. Almost knocked out. Enter Smash tournaments, PlayerEssence. I need to enter Smash tournaments. I used to enter some locals. But the problem with Smash tournaments for me was money, being able to travel, and the channel. Like I'm trying to build my channel up, so it's hard to travel on the weekends when I need to make videos for you guys instead and relax. But hopefully I can travel, maybe 2018 I can travel once my channel gets comfortable enough to where maybe I can make like 1 or 2 videos on the weekend instead of like 3 or 4 that I need to make to help my channel grow. So we'll see, man. I thought I was good at Madden until I went online. Okay, well yeah, that's the thing. I played online. I was actually in Madden 2005. I was in the top 100 ranked. In Madden 2005 and Madden 2006, I was in the top 500 ranked in both of those. So I knew I was good enough. Like I had a record of like, At one point, I know in Madden 05, I had a record of like 7,000 victories and like I think I only had like 400 losses or something like that. So I was really good in Madden 05. Like really good. I used, who did I use? I used was it the Giants that year? No, I used the Redskins. I used the Redskins that year. Dude, my guy, LeVar Arrington, the most underrated Madden 2005 player of all time. He was so good. LeVar Arrington, you can blitz him, he's going to sack the quarterback. You can drop him back in coverage, my guy can cover wide receivers. You can pair him up on the best running backs, he's tackling them every single... This dude never misses a tackle. Picks off... LeVar Arrington was a beast in Madden 05. So I used LeVar Arrington, and I was really good in that game. I used the Redskins. I was really good in that. And I got ranked in the top 100 at one point. And I even went to the Madden Challenge in San Francisco in 2000. Yeah, that year 2000. So 2004, 2005. Yeah, so I even went to the Madden Challenge that year. And I think I won my first 2 games that I lost after that. So yeah. Madden is unplayable now. Madden's kind of unplayable now. I actually got Madden. I forgot what Madden it was. I ended up giving it away. Madden like 18 or something, like Madden 17 or 16, something like that. I got it. I couldn't even start the game up. I couldn't even start up a game because I needed to link my EA account, and my EA account was linked to my old PS2 account that I used to play Madden on, and I don't know the email to that, so I couldn't even play Madden online. I just said, screw this game, screw EA, I'm done. And I did a giveaway for Madden on my channel. So yeah. NCAA is not coming, Og. NCAA is not coming. Not after that lawsuit. Not after that lawsuit. A new Battletoads crossover would be dope. Battletoads would be dope. I agree. Battletoads would be really good. That'd be cool. I don't see how Persona 5 is underrated. The game is like a 92% on Metacritic, right? Let's take a look-see, shall we? Get to that in just a second. It's a 93. It's a 93. It has a 93 on Metacritic, a user score of 91 or 9.1, and it sold over 2 million units, or shipped, or something like that. How is this game underrated? Where is the underrating going on? Where is the underrating? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is like at an 84 Metacritic. '83 Metacritic. So it's right about at the same as the Xenoblade Chronicles X, which has an 84 Metacritic, which I accurately predicted. I said it's going to be low to mid 80s. I said it's going to be exactly there because the combat system is too difficult for a lot of people. They're not going to understand it. The game doesn't really pick up until you actually get break, topple, launch, smash, orb, chain attack, break the orb, extra rounds, do multiple combos, get multiple orbs, break all those orbs, keep on chaining together. It's like it doesn't link up until that, but that's just so much. It's not hard, but it's hard for a lot of people who are casual gamers or who just like to play games normally. It's too complex for them. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 combat, it's too complex because they just don't want to learn, but it's actually not hard at all. Shout outs to donations. We've got Knockout, I think. Yeah, you did knock me out. $7 donation from BR Shinobu. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And then NX Revolution with the... Somebody's opened my door. Who's opening my door? What? Yeah. You give me some money for pizza?
Yeah. Do you know what happened today?
What?
Can I read it to you?
Huh? No. I'm sorry. I'm live streaming right now. Give me a second. No, give me... No! Stop it! I'm live streaming!
Gang crackdown. Bakersfield Westside Cribs have been targeted today in a multi-agency operation with dozens of...
Okay. Get out of here, jabroni. Apparently there's a gang Crips crackdown. They're cracking down on the Crips here in my hometown. Your boy doesn't go outside, so I would have no idea. what is a crypt? Or what is a crip? Yeah, your boy has no idea about that stuff because your boy doesn't go outside because it's dangerous outside. Ever since I stopped working my corporate jobs, I haven't gotten sick a single day this year. Ever since I stopped working. When I worked at my corporate job last year, 2016, all of 2016, all the way up until earlier this year, right when Breath of the Wild, that's when I got let go. I got let go when Breath of the Wild came out. That Monday I walked in, got let go. Have not gotten sick a single time. I got sick like 5 times last year working corporate jobs, and I always get sick. No more corporate jobs. No more going into the stupid office, having to go to stupid parties with their stupid punch and their drinks and their handles. They probably sneeze and double dip chips and do all this weird stuff. No more of that. I haven't gotten sick a single day. I've never felt better in my life. Work from home. You'll feel better. You'll be safer. I don't have to have crazy car insurance now. You know, I can just have normal car insurance. It's great. I don't care if I make less money. It's worth it. When baby girl interrupts. Yeah, she interrupted me. Seinfeld double dip. I know people. Seriously, people be at these office parties. They be like, they dip a chip in it. Then like walk off. And knowing my luck, I'm probably the person who takes the chip, dips it right in the same spot, where that person double dipped, and be like, all of a sudden, like, and then a day later, I don't feel so. I too start sneezing. I'm like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Or there's a guy that like sit there and go and like grabs the chips, and literally he just got done like scratching his butt or something like that, or just got done sneezing, didn't wash his hands, didn't use hand sanitizer, and then grabs the chips and all of his hands, digs his hands through all the chips. And then I'm the person who comes by, didn't see him do that, then grab the chips and I get sick. I don't like getting sick. And every time I go to these stupid jobs, I get sick. I have not been sick one time. My room is clean. I can breathe. It's working from home is the greatest thing ever. No, working for yourself is the greatest thing ever. It sucks because you don't make as much money initially. Like like when I started doing this full time, like the first 5 months, I was like negative. Like I just started making something recently, so you got to take a couple lumps, but it works out. If you can get it going, it works out, and it works out beautifully. Because like now I'm talking about like studios, we're getting a good community going. It still sucks doing ad revenue. Sucks, don't get me wrong, it's not good. Unless you're PewDiePie or Markiplier, you know, or these guys. Ad revenue is definitely not good, but I'll take it. I'll bust my butt and I'll take it over working a corporate job. Unless that corporate job is paying me like $5 million a year or something like that. And I'm like, all right, corporate job. But most corporate jobs aren't doing that. So yeah. Let's get into some more comments. I got to go pick up my daughter soon. Shout outs to Geronimo. What am I talking about? Geronimo. Is it Geronimo? Yeah, Geronimo with a $5 donation. I just didn't think that you'd name yourself Geronimo, but I think it is Geronimo. $5 donation says, hey, OJ, hope I'm not too late to the stream. Been waiting to donate for a while. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much, Geronimo. I do appreciate that. And no, you are not too late, although I got to stop it in about maybe 10 minutes or so. So get some questions here, or if you guys want me to make stupid comments, you guys want to talk about Zig and Sharko Season 2 on Netflix, I'd be more than happy to talk about Zig and Sharko Season 2 on Netflix. Oh man, shout outs to Ben Rapson with another $2 donation saying Splatoon and ARMS. Maybe we see a new IP via new IP 2018 via Retro. Absolutely, Ben. We can definitely see a new IP from Retro. That's a high possibility that we do see that. So I would like to see a new IP as well. We got Splatoon, we got ARMS. You're right about that. And there's probably gonna be more new IPs. I mean, who knows? Who knows what else is coming? Nintendo's helping out with Project Octopath as well, so cool stuff. Kid Icarus Uprising port, please Nintendo. Absolutely, Kid Icarus Uprising should come to the Switch. Umberto, I probably said that wrong. You know this live streaming made me happy. Thanks to the recent terrorist attack, I had people's eyes started staring at me because I'm brown and Islamic. So thanks, OJ, for making my day better. Yeah, man, it's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate. With the recent terror attacks and everything that goes on, people are quick to assume. But also being a fellow minority as well, people are quick to assume too. Like if I walk into a store in certain places, or when I was in high school, because of the clothes that I wore, you know, people assume, you know, you're one of them, or you're gang banging, or you're stuff like that, and people's eyes be watching you and stuff. So, or scared, you know. So understandable, my guy, understandable. But you know what? Hey, man, just keep strong, keep going, man, and do your best just to be the best that you can be, and don't worry about what other people think, because if you start worrying about what other people think all the time, you're not going to get anything done yourself. And that's the story of my channel before I actually rebooted things. I'm too worried about what other people say about me. Too worried about what other people make videos. Not worrying about that. Worry about yourself. Worry about what you can do to make yourself better. So that's the best advice that I can give. So I'm glad that I can help you out, and maybe we have a little bit of a relation when it comes to that, man. So sorry about that, dude. I mean, I know how it is. Obviously, it's a little bit worse in your case, but, you know, it is what it is, man. You just got to take the blows, take what life gives you, and just keep on ticking, man. Keep on ticking. All right, Shunny11 says, peace out, people. Me and my lady are going to go eat. All right, take it easy, man. Have a good lunch or dinner, depending on where you're at. T-Dude says, more third-party support for the Nintendo Switch. Absolutely. Power Level Amy says, Retro's game is going to release the same time Final Fantasy VII Remake will, so roughly 2030. That's Retro for you. Joshua Jones says, nice Wasteland was the original Fallout. Absolutely it was. Sir Super Cookie says, hey, what up, Sir Super Cookie? Which, once again, I almost called you Cookie Swirl C. Oh my gosh, I need to really stop that. Shout outs to Velvet. Velvet's in the house. Velvet. Shout out to Velvet. How's it going? Chad's Evandale says 10 million hype. 250 like hype. Absolutely. Can we get to 250 likes, guys? I need to update my goal. Can we get to 250 likes? We're almost there. We need 3 likes to get there. So absolutely. Absolutely. 250. We can get to 250. What up, Kofi? What up, Kofi Kush? How's it going, man? Rosalina's here, like always. Quentin Satoris says, OJ, catching the PE Hokage live while deployed. What's good, OJ and PE fam? What's good, Quentin? What's good, man? Shout outs to you, man. Military's always good being deployed. Thank you. Appreciate all that you do for us, buddy. Shout outs to Roadhouse is here. Roadhouse, I think I saw your name earlier. I just forgot to mention one of your comments. So Roadhouse, OJ, what are your thoughts on the damage surrounding WWE 2K18 on the Nintendo Switch? What damage? Man, I don't care about WWE 2K18 on the Nintendo Switch. It's a crappy port. There's no damage. There's nothing for me to damage, control, or to like, to be honest, I don't care about wrestling. I just don't care. Maybe if it was a game that I cared about more, then I'd like report on it and talk about it more and do let's plays. But I just don't care about WWE 2K18. It's hard for me to care about that. And this is exactly why I say make sure you tune into for the latest Japanese Nintendo gaming news, all that stuff like that. But 2K18 is just like I wanted to make a video on it, but it's just hard for me to care. It's just hard for me to care about that game, so I just don't. So yeah, man. So yeah. When are you gonna do a podcast with Doc Trey 81? Well, I invited Doc Trey 81. I said we'd be more than happy because apparently Doc Trey got called out by the Weapon Wheel podcast to go on the podcast. So I was like, I was like, my guy, Doc Trey, like that'd be like skydiving into like Vietnam by yourself. Like back in the Vietnam War, I'd be like skydiving in there. I mean, obviously he's not going to, but I invited him and anybody else from that podcast if they want to come on here and we can have a cordial. It'd be hard to be cordial, but a friendly debate or a discussion. I'd be more than happy to host, and we can talk as far as that goes. So I've invited Doc Trey for that. I don't know if any of them want it, but if any of them are watching, more than happy to come on. We can discuss anything that they want to debate when it comes to that, like adults, not in a podcast to where you have a bunch of guys that are just going to literally attack Doc Trey. You know, like they're all going to they've all made negative videos on him and attack him relentlessly. That's ridiculous. That'd be like I said, I told this man Doc Trey on Twitter, I'm like, bro, you're not solid. This isn't Solid Snake. This man's getting deployed like he's about to go fight a war kill a Metal Gear by himself. Like said, no way, man. Like, but obviously he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Obviously he's not going to go there, but yeah, man. Let's see. Nintendo Examiner says if you do the Heart to Hearts and Blade quests, the story length can easily get longer. Yeah, the Heart to Hearts are actually pretty long, and I'm definitely down to do the story quests or the Blade quests as well. Give this man some backup, OJ. I'm not going on that podcast. With, like I said, even then, I'm not going on that podcast. Like, I'll have one from them here and Trey, and we can have a discussion or two, but I'm not going to sit here and walk into a Royal Rumble get, with all these people that literally, make negative videos and sit there and bash plastic. I'm not crazy. You're crazy to go on that podcast. Be absolutely insane to go on that as a Nintendo fan. Especially when they make negative videos like that. Heck no, man. Like I said, I'm not Snake either. I can host it on my channel here, but oh man. No, man. So I'm good. But shout outs to them, man, for building successful podcasts. I'll say that. Like, it's always good to see people build a successful podcast. Whatever way that you can build it. For African Americans, it's hard to get by building anything popular on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's tough people do it obviously all the time, but anybody that can build up a podcast and build up, your following, I can give them shout outs for that, for them building a podcast that people actually want to listen to, that's popular, that people like. So yeah, man, I'll give them no hate from me on that front at all. No hate from me on that front. So yeah, man. Metal Gear Trey. We need a live stream called Musical Chairs, where you go over the list of people who got bodied and got handed seats by Trey this year. My favorite one is when Trey was like, he's like, hey man, like, he made the video, I think it was like 2 years ago or like a year ago, he made the video saying like, hey, if the Nintendo Switch is successful, look at the people who are hating on the Nintendo Switch trying to take credit for it. And right on cue, baby. Right on cue. Video, like, we started hearing about the Nintendo Switch selling like 8 million units or whatever it was. You got people coming out. You hear about the Nintendo Switch getting third-party support. You got people coming out saying, oh, well, thank me, baby. I'm the thing. Not how Trey called them out like a year and a half ago, like in advance, was like, Nostradamus over here. Konami should port Metal Gear Collection and Silent Hill to the Switch. I would buy immediately. Konami's not gonna port those games over to the Switch. That's too much work. That's too much work for them. And now, if those franchises were owned by Capcom, they would, but they're not Capcom franchises. Okay, so what time is it? It's almost 1:30. I'll take a couple more questions, guys. And then we're gonna go here. Where's your wrench? Let's see here. Leaf Storm Blaze Billy T with the longest name. Wasteland 2 Director's Cut announced for the Switch. It was not announced for the Switch. Stop it. Stop making up stuff, Wasteland Billy. Stop making up stuff. Oh, you're not making up stuff. You're not making up stuff. I'm sorry about that. Yo, shout out to Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take it. Okay, got some breaking news. So is it Xile or something? Entertainment CEO Brian Fargo has revealed that Wasteland 2 Director's Cut is coming to Nintendo Switch. He posted this on Twitter. How about a little tease? And it shows Wasteland 2. Absolutely. I'm completely down for Wasteland 2. It is a turn-based RPG, like tactical, with a mix of tactical combat. Absolutely down for Wasteland 2. I wanted this on the Wii U. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. My cell phone. I wanted that on the Wii U. So absolutely. Very good stuff, guys. Let me go ahead and link the article here. So yeah. Wasteland. My guy Billy is not lying at all. Sorry about that, Billy. I know. Let me get a Toby. I'll give myself 2 Tobys, guys. My bad on that one. Oh, nice. In Exile. Okay, that's how you pronounce it? Okay, In Exile. Thanks, Joshua. Thanks, Jonesy. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Ben Rapson with a $2 donation through Super Chat. Or is it through Super Chat? Yeah, he says, okay, final donation tonight. Great stream. Thank you so much, Ben. Do appreciate the new sponsor, man. Really cool. And your name will definitely be listed on the next time that it goes up there. But thank you so much for the $2 donation as well. Or I think it's €2. I'm not exactly sure. But is that British pounds? What is that sign? I know it's something like that. I'm gonna go with $2, even though it's more than $2. But thank you so much, Ben. I do appreciate the donation, man. OJ, ever since I've gotten used to Xenoblade Chronicles, I love it a lot. Yeah, Velvet, it's really good. It's so good. Once you get the hang of the battle system, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Wasteland 2 is really good. I like the fact that Wasteland 2 is coming. I really wanted that game to be on the Wii U and it wasn't, so it's coming to the Switch. It's perfect. Tactical RPG. There's a ton of content in there. You guys are gonna love. If you like Fire Emblem, if you like Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, if you like these type of games, then you're gonna love Wasteland on the Switch anywhere that you want. I've been waiting for it, and I thought that it could come to the Switch. You know, I held out hope at some point. That's why I said there's no way. Like, I thought that I didn't think it would come at this point. But shout out to Doc Trey. Doc Trey's been saying ever since Switch hits 10 million units that it's going to get more announcements, and yeah, we're already seeing that right now. Wasteland is a very, very good announcement for the Switch. Like that's a very good game for the Switch. Like it fits it perfectly, absolutely perfect for the Switch, absolutely perfect. So can't wait for that. Payday also has a release date of next year as well. Payday's coming out. Let me go over some of the news here, guys, before I go pick up my daughter. Payday 2 is coming out for the Switch on February 27th. North America, February 23rd in Europe. So Europe actually gets Payday 2 a little bit before we do. Also, Nintendo intends to ship more units to Nintendo Switch in Japan than ever before. So December is going to be huge for the Media Create sales charts. Look out for that. Not on this upcoming, but probably the following, or maybe even they already enacted this plan. But yeah, they're planning on shipping way more units. So I'll have a PE news video detailing this stuff more, but just letting you guys know that Japan should be getting more units of the Switch. And what else do we got here? Oh, also Reggie Fils-Aimé says that Zelda, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Odyssey have over a 50% attach rate for Switch owners. So if you're just doing some simple math, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and Mario Odyssey have all sold over 5 million units. Bruh. Bruh. 5 million units, and none of them were technically bundled with the system outside the Super Mario Odyssey download code thingy that you can have there. But even then, most people bought the game retail. Ridiculous. That is insane. That is just, oh my gosh, that's insane. But anyway, those are the headlines there, guys. I will have a PE news video early tomorrow morning detailing some of this cool stuff. We'll have Wasteland, we'll have all that. I'll probably make the video today, and then you guys will get that tomorrow. But please just make sure you watch all my videos that I did today. I think it's kind of just like filling you guys' sub boxes way too much. I can't have 5+ videos in you guys' sub boxes today. So you guys will get that video early, and I'll make sure to add any cool information that we do get, because there's always some cool information that they add after that. So, so yeah, man. Breath of the Wild will definitely hit 10 million units sold. Breath of the Wild is going to hit maybe 15 to 20 million units sold, actually. Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Mario Kart 8, those will all be over 10 million units. Probably in the next 2 years, they'll be over 10 million units easily over 10. Breath of the Wild might sell more in 2018 than it did in 2017. That's how big Breath of the Wild is going to be. I honestly think that it could actually sell more next year than it did this year, because remember, it was only out in March, so it missed a couple months of sales. Whereas with 2018, it gets the whole year of sales and also the DLC. I mean, it can do really well. So yeah, man, it's really cool, really good. So what do you guys think? So yeah, what do you guys think about all that news? Let me know, and I'll have a video for you guys early next year. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate all the likes. If we can get 2 more likes or 1 more like, we get to 270. So if we can get to 270, that would be fantastic. 270 likes before this video ends. I'll have more videos for you guys. Make sure you check out all my videos for today. Like I said, subscribe if you're someone new. Hit the like button, like I said before there. And thank you to everyone who came out for the stream. Look forward to we probably will have a PE arena. Probably. I need to just double check on a couple things. It just depends on how my daughter feels. If I can keep her calm and, you know, and all that, then we'll have a PE arena. But if I can't, then we won't have a PE arena, and we'll push that to tomorrow. Because this live stream took up a lot of time today. So yeah, look forward to that. If we do, follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know when the PE arenas and all that stuff goes down. So follow me on Twitter there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Now we need to get to 300 likes. Now we need to get to 300 because we're almost there at 2. We need to get to 300. Now we need to get to 300. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And we'll definitely see you guys for the next video. Peace out, Ninja.